Hey class, what's up? It's me, Chris Barron, back at it with another tutorial video. Today, we're going to be learning how to solve for polynomials on your calculator. Okay, so obviously you're going to want to make sure you have your T-Inspire calculator for this, because this thing is not going to cut it. Alright, say you are doing a very long and complicated problem about a ball in the air, and you want to find out how long it will take for that ball to reach the ground. You do all the work, and you get to this point. So then, you choose your UAM equation, you plug the variables in, and you move them to one side, which gives you this equation, which happens to be a polynomial. Okay, so to get an actual number from that equation, you're going to turn to your calculator. So, you press the menu button, which is right here, and then you go to number 3, algebra, number 3 again, polynomial tools, and then you find the roots of the polynomial. That'll bring you to this screen. Okay, so now it's going to ask for the degree of the polynomial, which just means the highest exponent that we have, which in our case is 2, and most of the time it's going to be 2. So we do that, and then it asks if we want real or complex roots, and we're always going to choose real roots. And so then we hit enter, and we get here. So now we just insert the variables that we had from our equation, which, as you probably don't remember, are these numbers. Okay, we now have our variables in, and as you can see, the equation that we wrote down reflects the model that is given to us. So our negative 4.3t squared is the same as theirs, a2x squared, which we put in here, and the same goes for the other two. Okay, so when you get all that information in, you hit enter, and you get this screen. Now this might not look much of anything, but all you have to do now is hit enter a second time, and you get your answer. Wow, it's that easy. Now obviously you can see that there's 2 answers instead of 1, which you might expect, but you can disregard this negative answer because we're not going to be using it much. So the actual amount of time it takes for the ball to reach the ground is 83.94 seconds. Now you can actually check your answer by going over to the graph section of your calculator and putting the equation in. And if we do that, we get this graph. And so what you can do is you can trace the graph to the point where it meets 0 at the x-intercept. And if we do that, we get this point, 83.9, which of course is the point that we got when we did the polyroots. So that confirms that this is the right answer and we did the equation correctly. So good job. Alright guys, that about wraps it up for today. I hope this has been very informative, and I hope you have a great day.